Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is EVICTIONxNOTICE with the Mind Pack, bringing you my next video for Let's Save Zelda. A lot of stuff has just recently happened for me over this weekend, or I guess last weekend, and I am so happy right now. LA Purdue currently goes to SIUC, which is Southern Illinois University of Carbondale, and just so happens this last weekend I got my acceptance letter to the college. So I am so far beyond stoked that words can't describe it. Basically, how next semester is going to work is I'm going to be going to an awesome 4-year school, and I'll be hanging out with my lifelong best friend, Brocephalus ever. I'm so excited. We make some of the coolest friends, and we have some of the best times ever. We are pretty much like the same person with different girlfriends. Yeah, I said it, different girlfriends. I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way, but yeah, it would be awkward if you're both dating the same woman. Catch my drift? Okay, well, yeah, so, this is my second part of my Zelda playthrough. If you haven't already seen it, at the beginning of the video should have been a notification sending you guys to my previous video. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the first one yet and you just want a quick overview of what happened in the first one, it was basically me just kind of starting off in this ground area. I skipped the whole beginning process because that's stupid boring and no one wants to watch that. But I just got done talking to like these little Kikwi guys, which send me off to find Zelda in this direction. So, and right now I am on the death of me, and this stupid ropes are like the hardest thing for me to do in this game. I don't understand why, but they literally are the death of me. Everything I ever do in this game, I can do like pretty good, and then once I get to a rope, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, Jacob, you can't do that. You're just gonna fall to your death. It's miserable. But this part right here is actually pretty cool. I do cut the video off as soon as I get into the next area, just for the fact that I got really far into the next area, and I got destroyed by these spider things. I really wasn't paying attention to them, so I kind of got my butt handed to me. So I ended up cutting the video there, and I'm going to get you guys some better footage for that for next week before I actually try to put that on the internet. I mean, you guys don't want to see me waste like 8 minutes of your time and then die and have to do it all over again. That'd be pretty boring if I say so myself. But yeah, now I have the slingshot thing, which is pretty cool. I've been using it a lot. A little bit into this, I actually start trying to shoot the warthog guys in the face with the slingshot, but it doesn't really work out that well. I find myself shooting them and then just herp derping because I keep forgetting that it just stuns them rather than actually kills them. So, but yeah, I didn't notice this ledge here when I first came through here. There's a ledge off to the right that I was supposed to grab and climb across. So yeah, I'm gonna destroy this little guy here. I am not doing this live like the first video. I noticed I had a lot of trouble with my volume in the game, talking and actually trying to play it at the same time. It's so difficult to live commentate. I can't even talk today. It's really hard to live commentate and record Zelda playthrough on the same time. So what did I just... yeah, I think I said that right. I don't know. I can't talk to the guy. Sorry. I've been pretty much sick this entire weekend. I think I'm getting pneumonia or whatever. I've been trying to take the meds, get better, eat an apple a day, keep the doctor away, and nothing's really working. So, I don't really have a raspy voice now like I did before. I did have this entire video, like, beautifully cropped, audio edited and everything, and then my Power Director program, which I just bought, and this is my first time using it, super crashed on me, and it was like, oh, don't worry, man, we have all your saved content right here you go. And when I uploaded it, it didn't have any of my narration saved, which it so sucks, because this is like a 14-minute video, I think, and I talked for a whole 14 minutes, and it just pretty much like fell through the ground. So here I am, round 2. So yeah, I do get across this sort of until that guy bumps me and knocks me to my death, but when it reloads, for some reason he like vanishes in thin air. And I have no idea where this guy went. I don't know if he fell off with me, because that's kind of counterproductive for him, don't you think? Like, hey, I'm gonna go stand in this guy's way and knock him off the side of this, and then fall to my death. Awesome. Yeah, that's not too bright on that guy's part. But I don't know if I said this in the first video. Sorry if I keep repeating myself with stuff. But this is my first Zelda game. That does sound pretty wimpy, but as a kid, I never really got introduced to Zelda. I knew my friends kind of played it every now and then, but you know, I had like a Super Nintendo when I was a little kid, so obviously I was playing the cool games like Ninja Turtles, like Time Travel or something like that, where like the first guy you fight is this like flying ant dude, not ant, sorry, it's a fly. He's a fly, and he like comes after you and like tries to eat you and stuff. Like, I don't care what any person says. If you've played that, it's probably one of the funnest games ever. And speaking of fun old games, the other day at the current like community college I go to, we were playing a Nintendo 64. Like, straight up GoldenEye, 007 GoldenEye on a 64 with, like, first it was only like 3 guys, and I got out of class and started walking up to them. And I don't mean to cut this out real quick, but you guys did just notice a splice a little bit earlier, and that was because I did go to the Skyloft to buy a new shield and buy some potions and stuff like that, but I ended up splicing that out. If you guys would like to see what the Skyloft looks like, please comment on the video. I'd be more than happy to go back, but it was like 10 minutes of me flying to the Skyloft, and now I'm herp-derping with a net that I just bought, which is pretty cool. It is pretty fun, and I did forget how to equip the shield, so right here you noticed I kind of spliced it out if you've seen that really quick. But back what I was saying about earlier, a 007 GoldenEye was probably every like boy's favorite Nintendo 64 game, next to like the classics like Mario Kart and Pokemon Stadium, which we did play. Oh my god, it was so fun. You know, we went back, and this one kid who's a good friend of mine from school, well, I guess not really good friend, but you know, I see him and we talk. He's in choir with me, but he is a MMA fighter, and I think he's currently 5-0. He's pretty good for our little local kind of things. And there's that old Pokemon Stadium game where you have like Electrode, I think was his name, and on the screen it'll flash a button and you have to spam it. And he was so good at that. And I got up there and played this one kid I have zoology class with, and like, I don't know how these kids were doing it, but they both like smashed me. And then there was the one where you have like the little like aardvark kind of guy, or the, I don't know what it's called, it's like the little yellow Pokemon that kind of looked like he had like a snout on him, and he like digs in sand and stuff. I can't remember his name, but the kid with the MMA fighter kid got up there, and what you have to do is you have to press the 2 bumpers on the Nintendo 64 game, and his arms were moving so fast when he was doing it. I honestly thought there was going to be a tornado in the room. Like, he was straight, like, hardcore, like, flinging his arms back and forth. It was the fastest thing I've ever seen, and he demolished everybody. Like, they barely, like, the objective of the minigame was you had to dig completely down into the ground until you hit water. And it looked like these guys just started digging when he was finishing. Unbelievable. And 007, man, I was straight karate chopping fools. I didn't even grab a pistol. For some reason, it looks like if you just run around and karate chop the crap out of people, you don't need a pistol. I mean, it's funny. You know, if you guys ever hear me play live, like old games like that I get really intense, I get pretty crazy and make some crazy noises. But yeah, 007, Ninja Turtles, Pokemon Stadium, definitely my childhood right there. Here we are back at the Zelda game. Obviously I should probably be talking about, since that is kind of the point of this talk through here. This part right here, I've been trying to track Zelda. She did get abducted by like this big weird tornado thing, and the little Kikwi guys from the first episode of my playthrough led me to this temple, and this door here was kind of tricky for me. I mean, I'm a pretty observant person, but holding 2 controllers playing the Wii, my mind's pretty much shot. I'm still trying to get used to the Wii, because I just got this thing for Christmas. So, you know, I'm not really used to playing a Wii, but I am having quite a bit of fun with it. But, you know, you get up to this door, and it's just kind of like, oh, cool, an awesome looking door. And it took me, here you'll probably see about a minute, it looks like, to actually figure out how to open up this door. And the whole time there's like this little like red floaty thing on the ceiling that you're supposed to shoot, and it lets you through, which is kind of embarrassing. I mean, like right here I'm just like, oh, herpy derp derp, I'm gonna walk around, what's going on? Oh sweet, this is a pretty cool place. I'm gonna try to stab it after I look at it. Oh, it's so pitiful. Yeah. But right after this, I do go inside the temple, and like I said earlier in the video, it was pretty miserable. I got really far into it, and then there's these spiders that hang off the ceiling that I guess you're supposed to somehow kill them by stabbing their stomach, and I never knew that. So they like swung across the ceiling and just smacked my face, and it hurt pretty bad. So I ended up having to go back to my last save point, which is actually right inside the doors. So I killed like 10 minutes of my time, and I'm actually going to come back and get better quality footage for you guys for that, since it was kind of a failure. But this is pretty much towards the end of my video here. I do walk inside, and I'm only in there for like 30 seconds before anything happens. If you guys haven't already seen the video, I know I put a notification in the beginning of the video, but right here, since we're at the end, I'll go ahead and post another notification right here. If you guys haven't seen Luke's Road to Better Commentary series, here's a notification here for it. It's definitely something to watch. It's pretty awesome. He's working on talking more enthusiastic. He does kind of talk in a monotone at sometimes, but he's definitely working on it, and he definitely has better editing than I do. Yeah, guys, make sure you tune into this series here. I'm having tons of fun playing this Zelda game. I haven't beat it, and I record the video pretty much the same day as I upload it. So as you guys are watching these, you're literally experiencing the same new things that I am. We do host on Twitch.tv every Wednesday, and we upload videos every Monday and Friday. So this has been Jacob with the Mind Pack. Thanks for watching, guys.